My child, listen very carefully to what I am saying to you in this moment. I am drawing you close because something serious is taking place in the realm you cannot see, and I do not want you to remain in the dark any longer. I have watched you read many messages, search for many signs, and cry many tears when no one was looking. I have seen you wonder, God, when will it finally be my turn? When will I see what you promised? Today I am telling you, I have been moving in ways you did not understand, and now I am uncovering something important for your destiny. Archangel Michael has been trying to get your attention because there is a shift happening around your name and your life. You feel like nothing is changing, but in the unseen, everything is changing. You do not even realize how close you are to a door that has already been unlocked for you. This is why your spirit feels restless, why your heart feels like it is expecting something, even when your mind cannot explain why. You feel the weight of something serious, something big, something you can't quite put into words. That weight is not your imagination. I am the one placing it there, because I am preparing you to carry a responsibility and a blessing at the same time. Listen to me, beloved, a wealthy man is being moved by my hand. His life, influence, and decisions are being divinely redirected right now. You think nobody knows your name, but I am whispering your name into places you have never entered. This man does not appear connected to you on the surface, but I have been weaving invisible threads for a long time. You are unaware of who he truly is in my plan for you, unaware that I have tied a piece of his story to your destiny. You see him as distant, unreachable, far above you, but I do not see people the way the world sees them. I see hearts. I see purposes. I see assignments. Archangel Michael says this is very serious because it is not just about money, fame, or earthly power. It is about authority, stewardship, and trust. When I say power of attorney, I am talking about the authority to represent what belongs to him in a particular area. The legal right to act in his name in certain matters. In the spirit, this represents a transfer of responsibility and influence into your hands. The world will say it is paperwork, documents, signatures, and contracts. But I am telling you, it is deeper than that. It is the visible expression of an invisible decision I have already made. I am choosing you to step into a role you never thought possible. You have felt small. You have been treated as if you don't matter. You have battled rejection from those very close to you. You have wondered why I allowed people to walk away, betray you, look down on you. You asked me, Father, why did you let them humiliate me like that? I want you to see this clearly. The same people who doubted you would not be able to handle where I am taking you. That is why they could not stay. Their lack of honor for you would have poisoned the new level I am bringing you into. I allowed them to reject you so I could protect you from being surrounded by dishonor when your name starts rising. The wealthy man in this message is not a random person. He is connected to my purpose for you. While you were crying and thinking you were forgotten, he was going through his own process. I have been dealing with his heart, his pride, his motives. I have been shaking his plans until he realized that what he has does not belong to him alone. I have been softening areas of his character and exposing the emptiness that influence and wealth cannot fill. I have been leading him to understand that what I put in his hands was never just for him, but for those I chose, and you are among those I chose. You are unaware that part of his journey has been about learning to release, not just to acquire. He has been learning that true greatness is not measured by what he keeps, but by what he entrusts to others. This is why he is shifting how he thinks. This is why guilt, compassion, responsibility, and conviction are being stirred inside him. I have been whispering, it's time to transfer. It's time to set things in order. It's time to bless who I tell you to bless. His mind may not fully understand it, but his spirit knows something is happening. My child, I know you have heard many promises and you are tired of empty words. I am not giving you empty words. I am not telling you this so that you chase a person, or obsess about a name, or attach your hope to one human being. I am telling you this to make you aware that I am able to move powerful people in ways you could never orchestrate. I am reminding you that your story does not depend on your background, your bank balance, or the opinions that have limited you. Your life is in my hands. I can raise one and sit another down. I can open doors no one thought you deserved. I can cause someone who has never spoken to you to think of you, to search for you, to favor you for reasons they themselves cannot fully explain. But understand this very clearly: before I allow any transfer of power, influence, or material blessing to rest in your hands, I first work on your heart. This is why I have been dealing with your anger, your jealousy, your fear, and your impatience. I have been purifying you so that when something heavy is placed on your life, it does not crush you. I have been training you to rely on me, not on people, so that when someone with great power comes into your story, you will not make them an idol in your heart. I am God, not them. I am your source, not them. They are a channel in this season, but I am the one who wrote the script. Archangel Michael has been protecting you from unseen attacks because the enemy has sensed that I am about to elevate you. This is why the warfare has increased. This is why your mind has been under pressure, why confusion and heaviness have tried to sit on you. The enemy hoped that if he could get you to give up right before the shift, you would never experience what I have set in motion. He wanted you to sabotage your own blessing with your words, with your actions, and with your choices. But my grace has kept you from completely collapsing. Even when you felt like giving up, something in you refused. That something is my spirit inside you. The seriousness of this moment is not about drama. It is about alignment. I am aligning your character with your calling. I am aligning your inner life with your next level. I am aligning your secret habits with the public influence I will trust you with. When I say, "This is very serious," I mean that how you respond now matters. This is not the time to play with sin, to play with double-mindedness, to play with dishonesty, or to play with spiritual laziness. This is the time to stand up inside yourself and say, "Father, I am ready to be trusted. Teach me, correct me, cleanse me, prepare me. I don't want to miss what you have written for me." I am not only transferring material things, I am transferring wisdom, boldness, favor, and spiritual authority into your life. Doors that were closed will begin to open. Conversations that never happened will suddenly begin to occur. You will notice people paying attention who once ignored you. You will sense that your words hold more weight, that your presence shifts the atmosphere in certain rooms. Do not become proud when this happens. Remember how long you waited, how many nights you cried, how many times you thought it would never happen. Let that memory keep you humble and grateful. The wealthy man is a sign that I can use anyone, anywhere, at any level to advance my plan for you. He is being moved to set up structures, agreements, and provisions that will outlast a single moment. This is about stability, continuity, and legacy. You have thought only about surviving today, but I am thinking about the years ahead. I want to break generational patterns of lack, fear, and small thinking. I want to plant you in a new reality where you are not begging at doors, but stewarding doors. You have been at the mercy of others, but I am shifting you into a place where what I give you will allow you to show mercy to others. I also want you to understand the hidden part of this message. You are unaware of who He is to you because you are still discovering who you are to me. You have seen yourself through the eyes of your past, your failures, your mistakes, and your wounds. You have believed lies that said, "I am not worthy, I am not chosen, it's always for others, never for me." But I know you as my child. My chosen one, my beloved. I know you as someone I have marked for unusual mercy and unusual responsibility. As you learn to see yourself the way I see you, you will be able to recognize the connections I send. You will not push them away in fear, and you will not mishandle them in desperation. Archangel Michael is not coming to frighten you, but to emphasize the urgency of your alignment. When I say, "Open immediately," I am not telling you to run to a human being, I am calling you to open your heart, open your eyes, open your ears, open your life to my instruction. Open your heart to forgiveness, so bitterness does not contaminate your blessing. Open your mind to discipline, so you can manage what I entrust to you. Open your spirit to my voice, so you do not confuse every loud voice around you with my leading. Not every opportunity is from me, but I will give you discernment if you stay close. This is not the time to rush blindly, sign anything carelessly, or chase after every promise you hear from people. This is the time to slow down internally and listen carefully to me. Let me guide your steps. Let me confirm what is from me through peace, through clarity, through my word, and through wise counsel. Do not allow your hunger for breakthrough to make you ignore wisdom. I am not only the God of miracles, I am also the God of order. I will not bless you in a way that destroys you or those around you. You have dreamed of being lifted out of struggle in one sudden moment, and I am able to move suddenly. But even my suddenlies are the result of long preparation. I have been preparing you in every season where you felt forgotten. I have been watching how you respond in small things, in small responsibilities, in quiet tests of honesty and faithfulness. Every time you chose to do the right thing when no one was watching, you were writing a testimony that stands before me now. Every time you refused to give up on me, even when you doubted yourself, you were stepping into this very hour. The wealthy man's decision to transfer authority is connected to your decision to trust me. When you felt like nobody believed in you, I believed in you. When you felt like you could not be trusted with anything important, I saw the opposite. I saw someone who had been broken, yes, but also someone who could be made whole. I saw someone who could turn pain into compassion, rejection into understanding, and lack into generosity. This is why I did not allow your story to end in shame. I kept you breathing, I kept you moving, I kept you reading these words, because there is still so much ahead. You may not yet see signatures, documents, or outward proof in your hands, but do not be deceived by appearances. The first place I transfer anything is in the spiritual realm. I am first changing your posture inside. I am first breaking off the mentality of poverty, powerlessness, and self-hate. I am first teaching you to sit as my child, not crawl as a beggar. You cannot carry authority externally while still agreeing with lies internally. So I am calling you today, agree with me. Agree that you are chosen. Agree that you are loved. Agree that I can use you. Agree that I can trust you, because you are allowing me to transform you. Archangel Michael is encamping around you to guard the process. There are forces that do not want to see this transfer complete. They would prefer to keep you tangled in distractions, addictions, toxic relationships, and old patterns. They want you to stay in circles that drain you, in conversations that confuse you, in environments that diminish you. But I am sending help to pull you out mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You will feel a growing discomfort with certain things you used to tolerate. That discomfort is not punishment, it is preparation. I am making you restless in the wrong places so you will be ready to move into the right ones. You are not reading this by accident. Your spirit knows this is a call. It is a call to grow up, to stand up, to wake up. It is a call to pray deeper, to listen longer, to obey faster. It is a call to clean your inner house, your thoughts, your motives, your secret attitudes. Before I flood a room with new light, I sometimes show how dusty it has become. Do not be discouraged when I reveal what needs to change. I am not exposing you to shame you, I am exposing what hinders you so I can remove it. Let me remove what no longer belongs in your life. Let me strip away what cannot come into your next chapter. Understand this too, the blessing I am preparing is not just about you. It is about those who will be fed, helped, healed, inspired, and lifted through you. The authority I am bringing to your life is meant to free others, not to enslave them. The resources I am releasing toward you are meant to support purpose, not ego. The influence you will gain is meant to point to my goodness, not to replace me in your heart. When I say power of attorney, I am saying I will allow you to represent a story, carry a mission, and sign off on decisions that affect many lives. This is serious. This is heavy. This is holy, so I say to you again, this is very serious. Take your growth seriously. Take your healing seriously. Take your integrity seriously. Take your time with me seriously. Let your yes to me be real, not just emotional. Let your faith be expressed in your actions, your priorities, your habits, your choices. The wealthy man's movement is my side. Your obedience is your side. I am not asking you to make anything happen by your own strength. I am asking you to let me change you so that when I open the door, you can walk through it without collapsing. From this day forward, begin to speak differently about yourself. Bless your own name instead of cursing it. Say, I am chosen by God. I am being prepared. I am trusted by God. I am walking into alignment. I will not miss what God has for me. Let your own tongue agree with my plans, not with the enemy's accusations. Be careful what you say when you are tired, frustrated, or afraid. Your words have power, and in this season, I am amplifying the power of your words. Speak life over your future. Speak order over your mind. Speak peace over your home. Speak wisdom over your decisions. My child, I am with you in this. I am not distant, watching from far away. I am close, whispering into your spirit, guiding you step by step. You will not understand everything at once, but you will see pieces fall into place. People you never expected will show up. Paths you never considered will open. Ideas you once ignored will begin to shine with clarity. When this happens, remember this moment. Remember that I told you in advance, I was preparing a transfer. I was raising up a wealthy man and turning his heart toward my purpose. I was cleaning your life, not to punish you, but to protect what I was about to place in your hands. Do not rush. Do not panic. Do not fear. Walk carefully, walk prayerfully, walk humbly. Let me be the one you run to first with every new development, every new offer, every new open door. I will show you what is truly from me and what is not. I will make a way where there seems to be none. I will surround you with the right people at the right time, and I will remove those who secretly wish your downfall. You are not alone in this journey. Heaven is involved. Angels are involved. My hand is on you, this message is for you. Take it into your heart. Sit with it. Talk to me about it. Let me continue the conversation with you in the quiet moments when no one else is around. I am still speaking. I am still shaping you. I am still setting things in motion in your favor. You are closer than you think, and more loved than you know. This is very serious. My child, listen carefully. Do not rush these words, do not treat them as another thing you scroll past and forget. I am leaning close to you right now, and as I speak, Archangel Michael stands beside you in the spirit, guarding your heart and opening your ears. There are things happening around your life that you cannot see, movements you do not understand, and decisions being made about you that you are not aware of. Heaven is not silent about you. Heaven is not ignoring you. You have been on my mind, and today I am bringing something into the light that has been hidden for too long. When I say, this is very serious, I am not here to scare you, I am here to awaken you. You have walked through seasons where people did not take you seriously. Where your cries, your ideas, your dreams, your pain were treated like background noise. But I, the Lord your God, have never taken you lightly. I have watched every moment you swallowed your words, every moment you smiled when you wanted to cry, every time you said, "It's okay," when it really wasn't. I saw how you kept going, even when you didn't know why. That persistence, even in your confusion, has become a seed in the courts of heaven. And now, that seed is calling forth a harvest. Archangel Michael says to you in this moment, wake up, beloved one, because something is being signed in your favor. Do not imagine papers on a human table only. Do not imagine just a pen in the hand of a rich man. See something greater. See the hand of God writing your name where it was never written before. See authority being shifted. See doors that once had a "Do Not Enter" sign now opening with your name glowing over them. Some of the things I show you in this message are symbolic, my child. When I speak of a wealthy man transferring his power of attorney to your name, I am showing you a spiritual reality. There is authority, favor, and influence that was locked under another name, and I am transferring that to you in the spirit. Do not wait for a stranger to hand you papers. Instead, receive the authority I am giving you over your own life, over your decisions, over your destiny. you have spent too long asking permission to be who I made you to be. You have handed your own power of attorney to people who did not value your soul. You let their words decide your worth. You let their silence decide your direction. You let their rejection become your law. Heaven watched you sign your name away without even knowing. You signed it with every "I can't," with every "I'm not good enough," with every "maybe it's not for people like me." Those were agreements you made in pain, not in truth. Today I am tearing those counterfeit agreements, and I am saying to you, come and sign something new with me. The wealthy man in this message is not merely about money, my child. He represents the one who has abundance when you feel you have nothing. He represents the presence of supply in the midst of your lack. He represents the fullness of what I am and what I can do that you have not yet seen. You have looked at yourself and said, I don't come from a rich family. I don't have powerful connections. I don't have the right education, the right appearance, the right background. But I am telling you, you are connected to heaven. And heaven never goes bankrupt. Heaven never runs dry. Heaven never looks at you and says, you are too small for me to invest in. I, the Lord, invest my time, my love, my purpose, and my plans in you. You are unaware of something important. You are more loved than you think, more seen than you know, more covered than you feel. Archangel Michael has been assigned to you not just as a warrior, but as a witness. He has seen the nights where you almost gave up, where you nearly did something drastic, where you felt invisible. He has fought battles in the unseen to keep you alive for this very moment. There were plots, there were traps, there were conversations about you that you knew nothing about, and yet you survived them. Do you really believe you came this far by accident? There is a reason your life was preserved, and it is deeper than just making it. I am bringing you to a place where you will steward more than just survival. You will steward influence, resources, and blessings. The wealthy man is a sign that you are being connected to a new flow. For too long, you have been fed by crumbs, crumbs of attention, crumbs of opportunities, crumbs of love, crumbs of respect. You have accepted the leftovers of others and convinced yourself that you are grateful, even as your heart cried for more. You said, at least I have something, when I wanted to give you everything I wrote with your name on it. I am not a God of crumbs, I am a God of fullness. So when I show you a wealthy man transferring his power of attorney to your name, I am saying, I am shifting you from crumbs to ownership. Ownership of your identity. Ownership of your calling. Ownership of your healing. Ownership of your next chapter. You have walked in rooms where you felt like a guest, an outsider, someone who doesn't quite belong. You shrink your light so that others don't feel threatened. You minimize your ideas so you are not mocked. You hide your dreams because you are afraid someone will call you foolish. But I am whispering to you now, stop living like a temporary visitor in a place I have given you the right to inhabit. When the world sees ownership, they see documents and signatures. When I see ownership, I see the courage to stand in who you are despite who walked away, despite who doubted you, despite who never apologized. I see you waking up and saying, I will not apologize for existing. I will not apologize for hoping. I will not apologize for expecting good things in my life. There is a serious side to this message, my beloved. My seriousness is not anger, it is urgency. You are at a crossroads where you either continue with old patterns or you step into what I have reserved for you. Old patterns feel comfortable, but they are chains. They whisper, stay how you are, stay where you are, do what you have always done. It's too late to change anyway. But my spirit is opposing that lie right now. I am saying, it is not too late. It is not over. You are not disqualified. You think your delays have cancelled your destiny, but they have not. Your mistakes have not disqualified you from my love. Only from the lies you believed about yourself, Archangel Michael is declaring over you, the contract of shame is being broken. That voice that keeps repeating your past, replaying your failures, accusing you of being unworthy, is not from me. It is an old agreement trying to make itself your master again. But there is a new document in my hand. It carries my nature, my mercy, my authority. It says, beloved, forgiven, chosen, restored, called. It says, no longer bound by what happened, but marked by what is coming. It says, this one is mine. When I say this wealthy man is transferring his power of attorney to your name, I am revealing that shame no longer gets to sign off on your future. Fear no longer gets to sign off on your decisions. Trauma no longer gets to sign off on your next season. I am taking the pen back from the hands of your pain, and I am placing it into the hands of your healed self, the self I see even when you don't. My child, you have been unaware of the spiritual inheritance attached to your life. You look at your natural family line and you see patterns, cycles, struggles that repeat like a sad song. You see broken relationships, broken finances, broken hearts. You see what was missing. But I see something else. I see how you are the one I chose to interrupt this pattern. I see how your yes to me, even when small, is enough for me to begin a new story. You are not just surviving your family's history, you are rewriting it. You are the one in the bloodline who will think differently, respond differently, love differently, forgive differently, build differently. That is why your journey has been so intense. That is why the pressure has been high. That is why the battles have felt unfair. Hell fights hardest against the one who carries the key to break the generational chains. The wealthy man also represents what others owe you but never paid. Not just in money, but in honor, appreciation, truth, and closure. There are apologies you never received, explanations you never heard, acknowledgments you never saw. Many times you told yourself to let it go. But it still hurt. Hear me, I am not telling you that the same people who hurt you will fix you. I am not telling you to go back and beg for what is due to you. I am telling you that I, the Lord, will compensate you in my way. What you lost in one place, I will return from another. What was withheld by one hand, I will release through a different hand. You do not need to chase them, you need to follow me. Archangel Michael says, you are unaware he is your sign, your clue, your mirror. The wealthy man in this message is a sign that I am about to surround you with proof that you are not forgotten. You may see someone in your life who suddenly supports you, believes in your potential, honors your dreams, or offers you an opportunity you never expected. Do not worship the person, recognize the source. Do not see them as a savior, see them as a sign that your Father has not abandoned you. Honor them, be wise, but keep your trust in me alone. People will come and go. Some are temporary, some are long-term. But my plans for you stand. I am serious with you about one more thing. Do not sign your name to hopelessness again. When you speak over your life, be careful what you say. You have used your own tongue against yourself without realizing it. You have called yourself unlucky, cursed, forgotten, unworthy. You have said things like, nothing good ever happens for me. People like me don't get big opportunities. I will always struggle. Each of those words was like signing another legal paper in the spirit, giving the enemy power of attorney to enforce struggle over your days. But I am here to nullify those words. I am asking you to repent from speaking death over your own soul. Not because I am offended, but because I want you free. From this moment, I am inviting you into new language. Speak as one who has an inheritance. Speak as one whose name has worth. Speak as one whose Father is rich in mercy, in wisdom, in creativity, in open doors. It does not mean you deny your reality, it means you refuse to let your reality define your destiny. You can say, things are hard right now, but God is still writing my story. I feel tired, but I am not abandoned. I have made mistakes, but I am still loved and called. I have been rejected by some, but I am chosen by God. These words are not empty, they are signatures on a new document. They give my spirit permission to move in areas where you once blocked me with your unbelief. You are unaware He is your mirror, this wealthy figure, this image of abundance, this symbol of more than enough. You were used to seeing yourself as the one who needs help, the one who is always behind, the one who is always small. In my eyes, you are the one who will one day become the answer to someone else's prayer. You will have enough love to give, enough wisdom to offer, enough resources to share, enough joy to brighten someone's darkest day. I am not only planning to release blessings to you, I am planning to release blessings through you. That is why I am giving you more authority, to make sure that when doors open, you do not just sit in the room, but you bring others in behind you. Do not be surprised if I remove certain people or things from your life in this season. When power shifts, not everyone can remain close. Some people were attached to your weakness, not to your healing. Some were invested in your dependence, not in your development. As I strengthen you, as I restore your confidence, as I teach you to say no to what drains you, some connections will naturally fade. Do not chase what I am gently taking out of your hands. Trust that when I remove, I always replace according to my wisdom. I do not leave you empty, I create space for what truly belongs. This message is very serious because it is about alignment. I am aligning you with your true identity, your true assignments, your true relationships. I am aligning your heart with what I have always thought about you. I am aligning your perspective with heaven's perspective of your life. You have lived long enough under the labels others gave you: too quiet, too loud, too sensitive, too stubborn, too broken, too late. I am removing those labels and revealing the original name I spoke over you before you were born: loved, wanted, designed with intention, here on purpose. Archangel Michael stands guard as I do this work in you. He is not only fighting battles outside of you, he is also defending what I am building inside you. When old thoughts rise up, when familiar fears whisper again, when memories try to drag you back to who you used to be, my angelic host stands firm. But I am asking you to partner with that defense. Do not agree with every thought that walks through your mind. Measure it. Ask, does this thought sound like the God who loves me? Or does it sound like the voice that has always tried to destroy me? If it is rooted in condemnation, hopelessness, and fear, it is not my voice. Release it. Come back to what I say. I am not promising that a random wealthy man will suddenly move legal documents to your name in this world without any process, wisdom, or reality. Do not build your expectations around fantasies. Build them on me. When I speak of power of attorney shifting, I am telling you that spiritual authority, emotional authority, and even practical favor are moving in your direction. Opportunities may appear. Support may come. Ideas may flow. But you must meet my movement with your steps. Take your ideas seriously. Take your healing seriously. Take your growth seriously. When doors open, walk through. When I nudge you to learn, to apply, to improve, to reach out, to show up, obey that nudge. This is very serious because the version of you I am calling forth is not the version that stays on the floor. This is the version that stands up, The version that forgives without forgetting lessons. The version that loves without losing themselves. The version that believes without needing everything to be perfect. The version that respects themselves enough to walk away from what is killing their peace. The version that knows, I am not a mistake. I am not an accident. I am not an extra. You are a main character in the story I am writing, and I do not waste main characters. You have asked me many times, when will things change? I am responding today. Change begins with what you sign in your heart. If you sign your heart over to despair again, it will govern you. If you sign your heart over to fear, it will limit you. If you sign your heart over to bitterness, it will poison you. But if you sign your heart over to me, I will lead you. I will protect you. I will correct you with love, not with humiliation. I will guide you into places you never expected to stand. I will open doors at the right time, not to tease you, but to trust you. Archangel Michael says, open immediately, not because there is a human deadline on a human document, but because your soul cannot afford another season of sleeping on itself. You cannot keep postponing your healing, your growth, your forgiveness, your courage. You cannot keep saying, I will try later, when later is draining the strength you have today. Open your heart now. Open your ears now. Open your mind now. Allow these words to become more than text, they are an invitation. You are not powerless. You are not invisible. You are being called higher, my child. I am placing my hand upon your head in this moment. I am speaking peace over your mind, strength over your body, clarity over your decisions, and hope over your future. The wealthy man in this story is a sign that you will no longer live as if you are spiritually bankrupt. You are rich in me. Even when your bank account looks small, your soul can be filled. Even when people underestimate you, I know your worth. Even when you have to start small, I can multiply your steps. Your value is not measured by what others give you, it is measured by what I placed inside you. Do not treat this message as random. Treat it as a turning point. You will look back and remember this season as the time when something in you shifted. When you stopped signing your name under lies. When you stopped waiting for human approval to feel valuable. When you realized that heaven had been investing in you all along. When you finally understood that your life is not a mistake, it is a carefully written letter from me to the world. This is very serious, my beloved. But it is also very beautiful. Because from this seriousness flows a new joy, a new freedom, a new confidence. Walk in it. Receive it. Agree with it. Let your heart sign under my words today. Yes, God. I accept. I am yours. I will not live small anymore. I will step into the authority, love, and blessing you are giving me. As you do, watch how I begin to unfold surprises, align connections, heal old wounds, and shape a future that reflects my heart for you. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are mine.